Hey, Starlights, it's me, Crystal K. I am coming in with a video for a show and tell. I did want to do a live stream a little bit earlier on tonight. However, I can't live stream at this time due to me not having 50 subscribers or more. So that's going to be something a little bit later on into the future. But I did want to show you what's on my tarot space, really speak with you guys about where the name came from, where the vibe came from. If you did tune in to the live stream yesterday, I did a mukbang and a collective paired tarot reading with my soul sister, merging timelines. It was absolutely wonderful. I am going to be placing that video onto my page as well as it being on hers. So that'll be on a little bit later on tonight, if not tomorrow. And if you have any questions or just want to see the video, go subscribe to Merging Timeline. She's an absolutely phenomenal person inside and out. She's great. So I'm glad to be a part of this. I am just getting things all set to go. Like I said, I'm just doing a show and tell of the crystals right now. I do have my cards next to me. I'm thinking of getting a custom made deck organizer so I can have more space and of course get more tarot decks. Right now I have 3 tarot decks and I actually have 4 tarot decks with 4 oracle decks, and then I also have a heal yourself reading deck. So those are what I use through my readings, which you will see. What I might be doing for you guys when I do my lives will be readings for signs. Sometimes I'll be doing readings for finances, readings for love, and it's not going to be specifically on a sign. It's just when you see it. It'll definitely be a timeless reading. So when you see it, that message is meant for you. I wanted to cleanse and clear just a smidge. This is some Palo Santo. I definitely wanted a really nice vibration, and this is holy wood. It's great for smudging purposes, great for clearing the energy and keeping and bringing the positivity within. I had a really good day today, just a long day at work, but it was absolutely amazing. We got so much done, so I wanted to keep that going. Now, some of the things that I have on my space are typical crystals, and then some of the things will be things that are not as typical. If you have any questions, of course, ask. I will definitely reach back out and let you know. But here we go. I have probably 30 to 40 crystals on my space. Some of them are the same crystals, most of them are not. So, let's start with some peacock ore. Peacock ore is actually a happy crystal. This is really gorgeous. It is actually that sparkle that you see in there. That's pyrite. Pyrite mixed with peacock ore. It's one to bring happiness, jovialness, and just to keep you going, you know? I do have different shells on as well. So shells like this, really pretty, oceanic. And I have an egg. This is my rose quartz egg. I also have a rose quartz palm stone, and I have little cubes of crystals for your chakras. And this is actually good for Reiki that I have within here. And I have some more rose quartz right here. But I have my amethyst, I have my rose quartz, granite venturine, I have my citrine, tiger's eye, my sodalite, my clear quartz, and my red jasper, and all of these are on my space, my tarot space, except for the amethyst. I have this nice chunk, but it is actually by my bedside on my altar because this is great for insomnia, it's great for protection, and it's just a great crystal through and through. So here's my rose quartz palm stone, all of which the palm stone as well as the cube crystals came in this really beautiful treasure box. My bigger pieces came from Kim K Crystals. She is also out of Florida. She's absolutely amazing. If you catch her on her Facebook lives, she'll actually be doing a sale on her crystals, and you can get them for great prices, and they're great. We're into the holidays, so it's a great gift. So getting into my spheres, I have some peach moonstone. So we know that with rose quartz, it's definitely a love stone, and it's not more so love from one person to the next. It's self-love, because that's something, when you fill out yourself with love, you give love, and that's something that should be given just effortlessly. The deeper sense of self of love, when you're giving a piece of yourself to someone, that's for someone special. But just giving love in general, give love. So peach moonstone is definitely a heart healing crystal. It's really nurturing. It's really beautiful. And where I have my peach moonstone, I have white moonstone. And I'm not sure if you can see the flash. Gotta get a better camera. But the flash in here, once you catch it in the right light, is just so stunning. And it comes on this really nice stand. I have gold and I have silver. Gold is my favorite, but I'm getting used to wearing more silver because it's feminine energy, where gold is more masculine energy. Me being a Leo, I'm a fixed sign, I'm a masculine side, so I do have my fiery dominant side, but I'm still working on my softer feminine side, my loving side of myself, because I'm a mom. I give the love through and through, but I have to learn to tone it down a bit to allow myself to have that love being brought in. So it's a work in progress. More sodalite here. This is my sodalite skull. Sodalite is good for the third eye. It's good for anxiety. It's good for stress. It's good for helping you bring understanding, strengthening the intuition. Now, this stand I just got last night. It was a little naughty. But when you see it, you just have to have it. So this crystal is ocean jasper. This is my third favorite crystal in the whole entire world. I love the center part of it, how it sparkles. It reminds me of druzy a bit, but this is a more oceanic crystal, and this is sitting into a rainbow gem lotus flower. It's a beautiful stand. It's absolutely just lovely. I saw it. I'm like, I had to. I absolutely had to. And then just sitting my ocean jasper in it really just made me smile. Ocean jasper is, like I said, oceanic, ocean, of course, but this is good for emotions. It's good for heart healing. When I first started my journey into my awakening, I had to heal my solar plexus deeply. And this actually helps. It helps your heart chakra, it helps your solar plexus, and just building yourself back up, really, just showing different presence of mind of how healing comes in emotionally, cleansing, just washing away all of the negative, scary thoughts. Along with that, you also have things when you're just warring in your mind, like your mind's a whole war zone, and you're just on the boat, just rocking back and forth with the waves. This is going to make that ocean just go placid. Love it. Love it, love it. So I have some azurite right here, and this is actually a bead. I do make my crystal jewelry, so I'll be doing that a little bit later on, but I definitely wanted to have some azurite. I couldn't find the raw pieces of it just yet, so I know that the crystal shop I have that I have close by, they have it, but I'm just waiting for the piece that calls to me. So here is my all-time favorite crystal, and it's very small. This is tanzanite. Let me see if you can see it. It actually, when it's mined, is red, but when they go ahead to, have everything polished and everything, it actually turns a really beautiful purpley blue color. I also have it right here on my necklace here. Tanzanite is really good for adherence of the truth. It's great for your crown chakra. It's great from open up your mindset. I keep this with me at all times. Like I said, this is my number one favorite crystal, and I do want to get this really nice ring in Tanzanite, but you can only get Tanzanite in one area of the world, which is Tanzania and Africa. Since it's only in one area, of course, the prices are going to be a little expensive. So when the time's right, I'm going to get my ring. I cannot wait to get that. So I want to put that. I've already put it in the atmosphere. But I think that's when the phases change. So here, this is labradorite. I have that one. It's really good for bringing the magic out within self, great for protection and for understanding. I use this for my third eye. That's one of the chakras that I'm always diligently working on because I'm more so in the lower area of my chakras that are mostly open. My third eye can be blocked at times, so I definitely want to make those, nice and strong. And working within self and going through a lot of healing processes. So here I have 2 pieces of selenite, great for recharging. I have a selenite pen, a selenite wand too. Great for recharging our crystals, great for cleansing, great for clearing. And I have a big piece of selenite by my bed and in my kitchen. There's crystals all over my home. And I had to just share. So my first pyramid, because I have 3, is sunstone. This is a fiery crystal. It's good for leadership. It's good for negotiation. It's good for confidence and strength. Leo. Yeah. And then my next one is rhodonite, which is really good, heart healing, loving. But this is also good for bringing out hidden talents. So this I have, this I have in a pyramid. But what I also have in a mushroom. I love mushrooms. Got my little mushroom. I have different shapes of my crystals. I have different animals. I would show my goddess, but it actually broke. My goddess is pink opal. Pink opal is good for love. I have a lot of crystals that are good for heart healing, for love, for calming anxiety, things like that. Because going in through different platforms, there's a lot of energies that you run into. So one, I have to make sure that I am centered myself, but as well as helping those that come within. So this is love that is also being given out and healing and going through the proper channels of love, just sending out all the love for you. So here I have the red jasper, just like in the cube. Great for nurturing, great for balancing, grounding. This is for your base chakra. I have this one for self, especially when I know I need to dig things down and just dig my feet down in the ground and say, hey, you got to keep pushing. You have to keep building, because our base chakra is more 3D. It's for that physical world. So you want to uplift and you want to build. So next up, I have a heart of amazonite. This is great for harmony, great for communication, great for peace. I love to have these in places of business and places of home. So I have different areas in my home with my amazonite, because you want to keep that harmony and balance flowing within the basis of myself and my children, as well as harmony when I have guests over, family over. This is great if you're in a relationship, great if you're in partnership with business or within friends, family, loved ones. This is really good with keeping that line of understanding. And instead of just being upset or not understood, you'll be able to work together and then be able to push away. Give yourself some space and then come back in. I actually gave this as a gift to my sister with some morganite, which is great for love and a relationship and marriage, just working together and building each other, because it's all about that open bond and communication and just strengthening that. So I thought that was absolutely amazing. Once I get some morganite, I will definitely show that. So I have some smoky quartz. This is in my tower. I have 4 towers on, actually 5, because I showed you my selenite tower. This is my smoky quartz tower. And with my smoky quartz tower, this is good for negotiation. It's actually good for revenue. So if you have a business or thinking of having a business, put this next to your register. Put this next to where you'll be balancing and doing business as far as like all of your finances. So if it's next to your computer, if it's next to your workspace, keep some of that up there. It's going to help bring that ingenuity in yourself. Great, great, great for your I personally like it for my sacral chakra, base chakra, and really making sure that I'm keeping myself stable and strong, because this will definitely help with that. I have some malachite here. This is actually great for travel. Great for travel, great for discipline, heart healing. This is a masculine, more of a masculine crystal, but this is one that's really good, especially when you're going through hard times and you're like, okay, I need to build myself up. I have to have the courage and the strength to get through things, especially when you have things like the tiger's eye that actually helps. So that tiger's eye that I have in the cube, I also have a different form of tiger's eye, which is tiger's iron. So I love to pair my malachite with my tiger's eye, because I feel that both are masculine crystals, but both are really strong. And it's for really strong people. Great for money making also. My sister got a lion to put on her desk. She's a real estate agent, and that helps with finances, help with negotiation, help with strength. So therefore, anyone that's building in self, building confidence, I definitely feel that this is great, especially if you travel quite a bit, whether it's through the city, whether it's through the states, even in different countries. Really good, helping with protection. And malachite is bomb for children protection. So if I ever make jewelry for children, my children both have their own makings of a crystal collection. They've already started theirs, and they have their own jewelry. I will always put malachite within a piece for a child, because it's a very strong protector for children. So I have some obsidian, very protective as well. Another protection stone that I have is black tourmaline, anti-negativity protection, and this is volcanic glass. I also have my obsidian in an elephant. Elephants are sacred creatures, especially to people in India. They're absolutely stunning. Their memories are wonderful. They remember people from years ago, and they have such a harmony and love. And I think that having an elephant with me is so harmonic and so sweet. So I wanted to keep something with me to help that. And then having my obsidian, I actually will keep this with me, or I'll just take it places for protection, keep it in my pocket, keep it in my purse, wallet, whichever I so choose. So tiger's iron, as I spoke of, is here. This is a smaller piece of it. So what tiger's iron is a combination of tiger's eye, red jasper, and hematite. Hematite is wonderful for grounding. So everything that you'd have here, the red jasper, the hematite, and for the tiger's eyes, all the lower, the base chakra, the solar plexus, the sacral, it's protecting and building in all of that. So this is a really powerful stone. So here I have some more hematite grounding, and I have one crystal here, but she never told me what it was. I think this is red jasper, but I'm not 100% sure. So next I have some merlinite. Wonderful spiritually, great for building. I also have some spirits quartz. I've always wanted this crystal. I was able to get it this year. I actually got this back in June. I went out of town because I needed a break, and I went on a week long road trip, just going state to state. And I went hiking, and not too far from the hiking place, I found a crystal shop, and I finally found my spirit quartz. I was just so happy to get it. Spirit quartz is definitely uplifting. I believe this is for the storm element. Of course, for your crown chakra, really bringing in deep waves of protection within the cosmos, within the Almighty. And then with that, I like to keep it with some danbarite, which is absolutely wonderful for angelic communication. On one of my necklaces that I designed, I actually put a piece of danbarite on the back where the clasp is, because with having that crystal, it helped me communicate with angels. So I am beyond the veil and able to communicate and keep going. So this will definitely help you with communicating beyond the veil And then you have some kunzite here. Small piece of kunzite. Great for a womanly journey. Great for love. Great for healing. And then I have some pneumite. Evolution, building, growing, moving on to another chapter, a new phase. Got some bloodstone here, really encouraging. This is actually really good for anti-bullying. It's standing up to yourself, protecting yourself, and pushing away those negativities. You know, this is a really strong crystal that I would have here. My son has some bloodstone, but he also has dragon's blood jasper. He has it in a wolf. I have a wolf, and that's my labradorite right here. We already talked about labradorite in my necklace here. I have a labradorite wolf, and then I also have a standing piece of labradorite. I just think it's absolutely stunning. You see how it shines and flashes? Does this on to the wolf as well, but you have to hit it in the right light to see that flash, and it's just stunning, stunning, stunning. I have my clear quartz angel, definitely having someone watching over me. But clear quartz is kind of like that stone that you need it to be. Cleansing, clearing, but when you need it to be something, it's that for you. And I think that just having that in an angelic shape, an angelic way, because spirit is always there for you in any way that you need it. So with having it in a way to watch over and protect definitely helps uplift my spirit, but it also genuinely helps with protection of everything of what we're doing. So I love keeping a piece of clear quartz close by. So I have some lapis lazuli. Beautiful, beautiful crystal. Definitely had this in ancient times. Great for the third eye. Great for intuition. Great for understanding. Great for honing. And then I have some pink tourmaline. I showed you my black tourmaline. Here's my pink. Pink tourmaline, especially for our healers, especially for our readers, our empaths, clairvoyant. This is a great, great crystal to have. Really nurturing, really loving, really soothing. It's so calming and uplifting. So I liked having a piece with me, and I have it in a row with my pink tourmaline, my lapis, and I have it with my hematite right in a row. So it's all the balancings of everything. I have my third eye, I have my heart, and I have my base. All these aligning to keep things as one, keep things together. So with that, I have a lovely piece of shungite. This is very shamanic, very mystical, definitely protective, taking one up into a high scale of the 5D. This is one crystal that plays no games. This is absolutely stunning, stunning, stunning. And I have this in a pyramid as well, a bigger pyramid, but I wanted something that is connective, where I would be able to connect and hone and come together in one, just how it comes around and comes in at the point. So should anything come to me or come my way, it is definitely brought together and pushed away. So whatever's flowing or coming this way, catch it, close it, remove it. Absolutely love it. So here I have some moss agate. I absolutely love moss agate. This is our warrior crystal here. This is great for finance too. They're really good for money. I have another money crystal being the green aventurine, which I also have in the cube. But this one here is where you would be able to see and understand, hey, I am not one to run away from trouble. I will face it head on. I will fight and I will push. I'm not afraid. I'm not worried. I'm strong. I'm mighty. And this definitely is something that pushes further into the veil. And I absolutely appreciate it and love it. So me being a fire sign, I'm very passionate and I'm always pushing. So I wanted something that would help me clear my mind, help me focus, because I can move like in 18 different directions in less than 10 seconds. So I have some fluorite here, and I made sure that I have it with some of the purple and some of the green. And then there's a few hues of blue, so it's all three colors of the fluorite that's in this crystal. I absolutely love this. This is there's one of the crystals that I've had my first go round that I have on a necklace that I had to put together, but this is great for, especially if you're constantly on the go and your mind's just kind of flighty or just all over the place. This will hone everything together. This will help with focus. This will help you stay at the path that you're wanting to stay on while getting yourself together. So I'm like, this is great, especially when I'm on the journey of speaking online, on the journey of reading cards. So I'm not going off into different spaces. It's just all coming together as one. Another small piece that I have, if I can find you. Where'd you go? Are you hiding from me? It's hiding from me. Where'd you go? There you go. Right in front of my face. It is my sapphire. Sapphire is for September, my September babies. Got a nice piece of sapphire, absolutely lovely piece. This is tumbled, so the blue is definitely there, but it's really smooth. And this is, again, third eye. I like to have things for different chakras, different things that I would have. So I always have different spaces of love, of freeing communication there for your throat chakra. Got crown. And then on the body, there's 7 of the chakras. All over, there's 13 because there's more into the cosmos and more within the ground to balance you out. So with our sapphire is definitely within truth, within understanding, and bringing things out to the forefront, accentuating that moment of speaking as far as having your intuition come to you, processing what's coming to you, and communicating what's needed to be discussed. So I love having a nice piece of sapphire. And it's just so elegant. So elegant. Then I have my, don't you drop, flower agate. Love, love, love agate. This is really heart healing, and I have it in a heart. You know, heart healing, loving, caring, soothing. Nice, gorgeous piece. This again I got from Kim K Crystals. The other spheres that I've gotten, except for the ocean jasper, all came from Kim K Crystals. But just speaking within self and loving self, uplifting self, because when moving in our deeper sense of self as far as our awakening, we have to learn self-love. Because we have to flow love and we have to genuinely feel said love. So in doing so, a lot of love has to be given within self, built up within self, so it can be given. And within that same love that's given, the right person will receive it and send that love right back. So my starlights, this is my crystals on my tarot space. I'll show more at a later date. I actually have 2 more. This was a gift. So this is Seraphinite. I have to look this one up. I was actually pretty new to it, but it's absolutely stunning. Really bold, really fiery. Once I learn, I will definitely let you know. But I hope that you guys have an absolutely amazing night, starlights. All love, truth, honor, and light to each and every one of you. Upliftment and joy. I cannot wait to have another video for you guys. Next one, I will be doing my readings. Once I get my subscribers up, I will be able to start doing my live streams. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful night, wherever you are in the world. A wonderful day, afternoon, morning. Truth, honor, and greatness to you. I'm Crystal K. Night, night, starlights. Bye.